Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome inside Northern Cass High School, home of the Jaguars. We've got Hatton-Northwood versus Northern Cass boys basketball on tap for you guys here tonight. JV game is wrapped up and we are less than 10 minutes away to the varsity contest starting here. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show. We got a couple of, it's a non-district game coming up for both of these teams, but we're ready for Thunder and Jaguars tipping off in 8 minutes. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Both of these teams looking for a solid win here tonight. Jaguars sitting at 5-2. They're on a nice little streak. And it's been a real shot in the arm as they've gotten Trey Huzar back in the lineup. He missed the first 5 games of the year, but he's come back and done his thing. And they've picked up a couple nice wins in a row. Looking for another here tonight against the Thunder of Hatton-Northwood. And they just picked up a win in their most recent game to improve to 3-3. And Christian Quilvang has got his squad playing pretty good right now. He's got Weston Enger, the sophomore, averaging about 20 points per game on the season. So we're looking forward to seeing what Enger can do tonight, and Hudson Reachel as well for the Jaguars. Those are your top 2 scorers coming into tonight's contest. We'll step aside here and come back with our coach's comments on the Irie Insurance pregame show. And here we are, pregame interview with Christian Quilvang of the Hatton-Northwood Thunder before we tip off here in Northern Cass. And Coach, what are the main keys to getting a win tonight?
A big thing for us that we talked about coming into this one is making sure we secure rebounds on their shots. They're a very good three-point shooting team. Long shots, long rebounds. We give too many chances to them, they're going to knock them down. Offensively for us, we want to make sure that we push the basketball, get out in transition and make things easy. Going to be big for us to try and get the basketball in the paint today, so we'll see if we can do that.
For sure. And you mentioned they have some pretty good shooters. Hudson Reachel is one of those, and Trey Huzar can get some good work done on the inside. What's the keys to limiting their touches tonight?
Big thing for us, like you said, with Reachel, he's a great shooter, always having a hand up, knowing where he's at on the floor. You lose him, it's almost automatically 3 points. Huzar, a big thing for us is keeping him out of the paint. He's great at attacking the rim. Keep them off the glass. Big things for us, but like you said, key in on them, and I think we'll be okay.
What would a road win mean tonight for this team if you were able to pull this one out, get back above 500, and what would just a nice, solid road win mean for you guys?
It'd be huge for us, especially going into district play. We start district play on Friday. Going into that above 500 would be huge. And again, a big thing for us right now is we know that it counts against our record. It doesn't necessarily really count. But we're going to go play like it does and hopefully end up on the right side of the scoreboard.
Players that you want to step up on your team tonight, who are they?
Weston Enger, sophomore guard for us. He's been scoring about 20 points a game. Hopefully he can get above that mark today. We need him to score to be successful. Drew Iverson as well. He's another sophomore guard. Those two scoring are what kind of stir our drink a little bit. I'm hoping those two can get off to a good start.
All right. Looking forward to that too, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to our pregame interview with Bryce Laxdal of the Northern Cass Jaguars here, getting ready to take on Hatton-Northwood Thunder. So you get a non-conference game coming up here, but you still get a nice home game here and you've got a shot in the arm now with Trey Huzar back in the lineup. What has that meant for you?
No, he's been huge for us to get back. Just his versatility on both ends of the court. You know, offense, he's a slasher and he's an athlete. That's hard for teams to stay in front, creates foul trouble, and then that extra attention like leaves our shooters with one-on-one. If they kind of got to pick their poison. Are they going to let Trey go to the hoop one-on-one, or are they going to, you know, help off and leave our shooters open, hope we're not on the night? So just an added dimension. Then defensively, he can guard, you know, basically anybody 1 through 5, and we kind of can count on him to shut that person out that night. So he's really a huge asset for us, and it's been great to have him back.
Speaking of the shooters on this team, Hudson Rachel had 18 points against Oak Grove last time I saw him. And how big has he been to just kind of pace this team with the scoring?
Yeah, we look to Hudson to lead us in scoring, and you know he's a sophomore, but it's hard for me to look at him as a sophomore. He's been playing, you know, coming to varsity practice and playing since he was in 7th grade. So he's been around for a long time, understands the great game, plays with really good patience, really good pace, understands the timing, how to get open. Just sees a lot of the things that you know a lot of other players don't see. He's got a really high basketball IQ.
Keys to slowing down the Thunder tonight.
You know, they got a couple nice players inside. We got to make sure that we get our work done early inside. We can't let them walk down to the block without us getting our hands on them. And then we got to make sure that we don't let them catch and shoot threes. So we got to stop the ball in transition and make every shot difficult. Go into their weak shoulder inside, and anything off the bounce to their left hand is what we got to make sure we're giving up every time down the court.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Adam Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Welcome to our pregame interview with Bryce Laxdal of the Northern Cass Jaguars here, getting ready to take on Hatton-Northwood Thunder. So you get a non-conference game coming up here, but you still get a nice home game here, and you've got a shot in the arm now with Trey Huzar back in the lineup. What has that meant for you?
He's been huge for us to get back. Just his versatility on both ends of the court. You know, offense, he's a slasher and he's an athlete. That's hard for teams to stay in front, creates foul trouble, and then that extra attention that leaves our shooters with one-on-one if they.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
And we are getting ready to tip things off now as the national anthem has been sung. Let's meet the starting lineups from both of the squads here tonight. First, Hatton-Northwood coming in with a nice record here of 3-3, and the Jaguars with 5-2. So Christian Quilvang's team will send out the senior number 3, Brody Johnson, the sophomore number 4, Weston Enger, who leads them in scoring, averaging about 20 points per game. And then Drew Iverson, the sophomore, number 21. Then wearing 30, the sophomore, Trayson Munkeby. And number 42, the junior, Owen Papama. For Northern Cass, Bryce Laxdal has got them on a nice little win streak here as they've gotten Trey Huzar back, and that has been a nice help. Adding to that scoring offense, Northern Cass has a really solid defense. They get after it, they've got some length, and they'll use it to their advantage. Huzar being back has certainly helped that, but Northern Cass has really been able to excel by just holding teams to 40 points or less in many cases. We saw him pick up a nice win last week against Oak Grove on the road. That was Huzar's first game back, and had some cramps as that game went to overtime, but he persevered through it, and Northern Cass came out on top in the overtime session. Bryce Laxdal's crew will be his typical starting 5. He'll send out number 2, the junior, Miles Freilich. The sophomore, his leading scorer, who dropped 18 points in that win against Oak Grove, Hudson Reachel. The senior, number 4, Trey Huzar, active on the glass, active everywhere, Huzar is, and we'll look for him to be a spotlight player tonight. The junior, number 30, Parker Zeski, and then Keelan Munson rounds out your starting lineup. A non-district game here as these two teams don't meet up all the time, but we're hoping for some good basketball here tonight. Hatton-Northwood getting ready to square off against Northern Cass. Huzar and Munkeby ready in the circle, and away we go. A front tip from Huzar, but it's corralled by the Thunder. Lob pass inside is stolen away. Spinning inside, Munson struggles, but then gets it back, scores it, and the foul. Keelan Munson getting the scoring started for us tonight. 2-0 Central Cass. We'll keep track of the score tonight on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB Bank. Here's Reachel open for three, and it's good. Five nothing quick start for Northern Cass. Popema in the post, goes up with the left hand and finishes. Nice touch at the basket from the Southpaw junior. Nice skip pass to the corner. Three-point shot does not drop. That was Zeski with the three-point attempt off a nice probe from Miles Freilich. In the post. Here goes Munkeby now. Taken away on the baseline. Here's Iverson. And now the leading scorer, Enger, gets to the baseline. But his pass is stolen. Northern Cass got possession before the shot clock expired, and now Munson goes reverse and scores. Seven to 2, Northern Cass on top. Enger has to pick up his dribble. Iverson, right corner. Lobs one up. Enger steps into it, and just a little bit short. Good box out by Huzar. Quickly up the floor, and a jump ball. Freilich inbounds, and a foul away from the ball as they get a jersey grab. Brody Johnson picks up his first foul of the night. Zeski picks up his dribble at the left elbow. Now Freilich into a double team. Zeski for three. No good. Munson with the offensive rebound. Another, but it's taken away. Iverson putting up some fight on the defensive glass. The Hatton-Northwood Thunder moving right to left in the blue jerseys with the white trim. And a hard spill underneath for Munkeby as he goes down on that left shoulder. Gets a hand up from Keelan Munson. Sam Nelson was a big catalyst to that overtime win against Oak Grove for Northern Cass. As down goes the three for Weston Enger. First triple of the night for the Thunder. But speaking on Sam Nelson, he's come into the game for Keelan Munson. Huzar inside, can't finish. Strong rebound by Popema. Nelson had some really good free throw shooting in the overtime period and did it while his counterpart Big in Munson was in foul trouble. Enger fires away, can't get it to drop. Zeski the rebound. Rachel pulls up for three, no good. Just strong off the back iron. The rebound went to Brody Johnson. Now they set things up with Enger out at the volleyball line. He gets the Johnson screen, goes to Iverson, who fires from three, is good. Drew Iverson knocks down a triple. He's the second Thunder player to hit a triple, and that's our first lead change on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard tonight. Rachel drives inside, and he gets fouled. He'll get two shots at the line. And that one barely stays in. Good touch, shooter's touch, in fact, from Hudson Reichel. And the lead change right back, 2-for-2 at the free throw line. And we have our first timeout of the game, so we'll step aside. A 9-8 lead for Northern Cass on their home floor on yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
That break in the action is brought to you by Bank North. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. And Drew Iverson has just knocked down his second three of the quarter. So after a nice start for Northern Cass, as now Brooks Crockett is into the game, and he fires away. He hits a triple. We've got threes falling left and right now in this opening quarter, and that's about 4 lead changes now. A near impossible angle for Enger, and it almost still went in, but Northern Cass gets the stop, and it will be Jaguars basketball on this right side of the floor. Huzar is going to check out, get his first break of the game, and now we see this two big lineup of Munson and Nelson in there together. Reichel's three can't connect, was a little bit short and off to the right. Popema comes up with the rebound, gives to Enger. Enger picks up his dribble. Iverson has been hot. Thought about taking another three right there, but instead he moves in on Reichel, who swats it away. Big time block on the right block. 2:20 to go in quarter number 1. It's a 12-11 Northern Cass lead. We've already seen several lead changes. Thunder looking to make it another one. Iverson makes a tough catch on the left block. Throws it out to Popema. Enger sizing things up. He's got to hurry. 5 seconds, and Crockett comes over and gets a poke away. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Thunder are going to have to work quickly. Passed inbounds, and Reichel comes up with the steal and the lay. Seven points in the first quarter to lead all scorers. Hudson Reichel off to a nice start like we saw him have against Oak Grove. He was double digits in the first half with 13 points in that game when he ended up with 18 for the final. And Enger comes up with a takeaway. He's running in transition and gets fouled. The sophomore, Weston Enger. Nice hands on the defensive side. And you heard Christian Quilvang pregame talking about getting out and running in transition being a big part of who they are. Enger putting that into effect. Iverson steps back, guarded by Crockett. Picked up his dribble, swung to Johnson, now back to Enger. .20 seconds left to work on the shot clock. Iverson hounded. Good defense by Brooks Crockett on this possession. Bad pass into the post. Iverson, though, gets a clean look from three. No good. Popema fighting for the rebound. Munkeby fighting for the rebound. Northern Cass basketball. Munson was over there in coverage defensively. And it's last touched by Trayson Munkeby. Crockett, a deep three near the volleyball line, skips it off the front iron and out. 45 seconds and counting now, with the first quarter trickling down. A 14-11 lead. Enger for the tie, no good. Munkeby goes up and he gets fouled by Keelan Munson. 33.5 seconds left to go in the quarter, and Hatton-Northwood has a chance to cut into it at the free throw line. First shot not dropping for the sophomore. Second goes through perfectly, and we've got ourselves a 2-point ball game here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, nearly one quarter through. "15 seconds and counting. The shot clock is off, so the Jaguars not in much of a hurry. It's Freilich probing in, goes inside, draws the contact and the foul. It was Enger and Iverson over in coverage defensively. 7.9 left on the clock now with Freilich going to the free throw line. They're going to get Enger with the foul. One for two for the junior point guard, Miles Freilich. Iverson's got to put it up. He gets it up, but it's off the rim, no good. Contested by Munson last second, and it is a 15-12 first quarter score as we are complete with one quarter at Northern Cass. As we will head to the second, a 3-point game on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Welcome back. One quarter through in Northern Cass. 15-12 Jaguars lead. They got off to the hot start, but then the Thunder clawed back and even took the lead a couple of times as it switched hands a few times in the first quarter. Enger dribbling out of trouble. Fires a pass that was just a little bit high. Noah Bilden has that one go off of his hands and out of bounds. Bilden, the sophomore, seeing his first minutes of the contest at the beginning of the second quarter. Rachel in the corner. Bounce pass to Munson, gets it back. They play the two-man game. Enger nearly came up with the steal. Huzar was spotted up corner, gives to Freilich. Three is off target. Skipped it off the front iron, and the rebound goes to Owen Papama. Iverson threatens to pull from deep. Gives to Enger, moving left. And that pass is altered. Good defense. Huzar's long outlet pass up the floor. And it's too strong and out of the reach of Parker Zeski. Moving from right to left, here come the Thunder and Enger. Skip pass to the corner. Iverson attacking off the bounce, and he traveled. Christian Quilvang giving some advice to Owen Papama as he runs over to the bench. Huzar, not really a three-point threat. Opts not to take it, and instead it's Zeski. Back iron on the triple. 5 3-point makes combined between these two teams in quarter number 1. Still looking for our first bucket in the second, nearly 2 minutes gone. Reichel pressuring up high. He switches onto Iverson. And Iverson's gonna pull. Couple bounces off the rim, doesn't drop, and now here comes Freilich. Gets a nice probe deep into the paint, kicks it out. 3-point shot is good. That's Hudson Reichel with the tray. That's a good look right there that Northern Cass will take all night long. Get a paint touch, throw it back out to your best 3-point shooter. Good things are gonna happen. It's 10 points now for Hudson on the night. Enger from 3, that's good. His second 3-pointer up to 6 points. Huzar working through some tricky spacing. Freilich a missed shot in close. And it's going to stay Northern Cass basketball. Brooks Crockett will check back into the game as Freilich trots over to the bench. And then Munkeby will come back in for Papama, the big man swap for the Thunder. Zeski directing traffic now, guarded closely by Enger. Leads to an open look and another 3 for Hudson Reichel. Another quick 13 on the board for Hudson as he accounts for 13 of the 21 points on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard for Northern Cass. They lead by 6. Iverson got caught in the air. Trayson Monk could be able to track it down. Less than 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Enger steps back, fires, and it is off right. 4 minutes left on the clock in the first half now. Midway through the second, here come the Jaguars working left to right in the white jerseys at home with the black and gold trim. And Zeski just lost the handle on it. Iverson came over and also got a hand in there last off of him. Zeski checks out. And Keelan Munson returns for the Jaguars as they baseline inbounds this with Freilich, the inbounder. Huzar works inside, and he finishes in close. Just the first points of the night for Trey Huzar as Hatton-Northwood has done a pretty solid job guarding him, but it's been Reichel that's hurt him from beyond the arc. 3:30 to go in the first half. As that ball's tipped out of bounds, stays with the Thunder. Nelson comes in, Munson to the bench. Turnover, and here comes Crockett in transition, and it stays down. Biggest lead of the game for either team, and it's Northern Cass on top by 10. That goes down, though, as Enger puts through another three. Nice answer back from the sophomore guard. 3 minutes and counting left. Rachel from three comes up a little bit short. Crockett picks up Enger. Good effort tonight from Brooks Crockett on the defensive side. The freshman makes an impact when he is the on-ball defender. Iverson thought about the three, crosses over, gets it back, Enger. And Coach Quilvang gonna call out a set now, 7 seconds. They gotta hurry. Three-point shot is up and off to the left side, no good. Brody Johnson with the last second heave, couldn't draw iron. Oh, Huzar finds himself alone under the basket as Munkeby got screened off. Huzar goes under the basket for a pair of points. He's got 4 now. Couple of cracks at it for the Thunder, coming up empty. Huzar up the floor, and Crockett with the strong right-hand finish through contact. Lead is blossomed back up to 11. And a timeout called. 29-18 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 1:38 to go in the first half. Northern Cass by 11 on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
This timeout brought to you by Bank North. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. 11-point gap on that scoreboard for Northern Cass on top. They've kind of righted the ship in the second quarter. Have started to get some offense going. 6 field goals, 2 of them three-pointers. The only 2 baskets in the second quarter for Hatton-Northwood are a pair of Weston Enger threes. Enger lobs it up. Pompama crashes the glass, gets it back. Nice offensive rebound. Enger, the floater short. Huzar with the rebound, sprinting up the floor quickly. Bounce pass up ahead. Nelson with the reverse finishes. Huzar doing a great job pushing the pace. And a transition basket off the takeaway blossoms the lead up to its largest at 13 points. Iverson, floater from the left side, doesn't drop. Crockett makes the catch up ahead. He goes to the corner. Rachel attacks baseline, and he gets nudged by Brody Johnson. Looks like they'll grab him for the foul. .8 seconds left to go in the first half. Zeski, Crockett, an open look from deep, and he drains it. Brooks Crockett, he'll be a problem for years to come. He's already got 10 points tonight. A 1.5 second difference between shot and game clock. Enger puts on the brakes, barely kept the pivot foot. Thunder can essentially wind this down to the last seconds if they hold on to it, but it's instead intercepted. Freilich moving up the floor quickly, and Zeski gets it over the outstretched arm of Drew Iverson. Kick out Enger, did get the shot off, no good, and a really nice finish to that second quarter and the first half for Northern Cass. What was just a tie game near the end of the first quarter is now doubling up an 18-point lead. Look at me doing math here. An 18-point lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard for Northern Cass, 36-18 at the end of one half. On YourLiveEvent.com, we'll give you the scoring recap and rundown when we return.
We're here to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience. Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland, June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moyle. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Welcome back to Northern Cass. This is the Hunter's Insurance Halftime Show. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. A 36-18 score on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, doubling up. Hatton-Northwood is Northern Cass, and this is the scoring breakdown. Leading the way for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, 9 points from Weston Enger, all on three-point shots. Drew Iverson, 6 points on two three-point shots, 2 for Owen Popema, and a free throw for Trayson Munkabee. 13 points for Hudson Reichel to lead the Northern Cass Jaguars, and his tandem 10-plus point scorer teammate in the first half was Brooks Crockett. A pair of threes and a couple twos. He had 3 in the first quarter and 7 in the second to get him his 10. Then next is Keelan Munson with 4, Trey Huzar with 4, Sam Nelson with 2, and Miles Freilich with 1. That is your scoring breakdown. And this is your Hunter Insurance Halftime Show. We'll step aside and come back with more keys to success for both of these teams when we return.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton. Or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
That winter weather have you feeling, Make it less, with the help of Mayport Hardware. They've got all the tools, tips, and tricks to make the most of your winter safety, projects, and fun. When the temps get too harsh to be outdoors, Mayport Hardware's games and toys can keep your family's spirits up. There's all kinds of ways to turn the of winter into yeah! Make memories this year with the help of Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Welcome back to the Hunter Insurance Halftime Show. We're going to see second half basketball in just about 4 minutes. Here are the keys to success for both of your teams playing tonight, Hatton-Northwood Thunder and Northern Cass Jaguars alike. For the Thunder, create something off the dribble first off, because they've had some really good looks from catch and shoot, but their problem has been just once they get a weak closeout coming out after some good ball movement, that's been where they're getting a little bit trapped. They need their guards. They need Enger. They need Iverson to, and Brody Johnson as well, to start getting that ball moving by getting off the dribble, putting down that ball, and just blowing by a couple defenders once they get those weaker closeouts coming to them. And then they can kick out for three and have some open spot-up shooters. And that's really been the least of their issues, is knocking down threes, because they've hit 5 of them. The only problem is they have only 1 2-point field goal in this game. So create something off the dribble, stay hot from 3, and then run in transition. So they need to get something going. Christian Quilvang talked about that in pregame, saying they need to start running more, need to get out in transition, steal some possession, steal some points. They haven't been able to do that successfully so far, and in fact, it's been the other way around, where Northern Cass has had the advantage in forcing turnovers with ball pressure and getting out and running. So those are your 3 keys to success for Northern Cass in the second half. Keep forcing the turnovers with that ball pressure and run with the basketball in transition. So 2:30 to go until we are back with second half basketball. 36-18, Northern Cass on top at the break.
School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
This has been your Hunter Insurance Halftime Show. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Second half basketball is ready to happen now. The Jaguars doubling up the Thunder after a huge run to close the second quarter. Huzar is going to get the first basket underneath. Nice pump fake, gets the flyby and the basket. Iverson had 6 first half points, backs out. Enger had 9 points, so those two have combined for nearly the entire offense of Hatton-Northwood tonight. And Huzar is going to pick up the foul. Guarding against Trayson Munkeby in the post. This 20-point lead, the largest of the game. Iverson unable to catch and shoot there. Johnson tries to throw it into the post. Munkeby now going head-to-head with Huzar. Papama, free throw line J, no good. Foul on the other end. It's going to be on Weston Enger. That's his second. Parker Zeski to the free throw line. Unable to hit the first. And 0 for 2. Huzar, though, with a nice leaping rebound. Fires, can't get it to drop. Munson paddles. He gets the offensive rebound. Zeski for 3. He knocks it down. That's just a backbreaker right there. Northern Cass all over the offensive glass. That one's off target, and good strong defense in the interior. Munson up ahead, lays it up and home. Timeout called. Christian Quilvang needs some time to talk it over with his squad, who has not scored yet in this second half. It's 43-18, Northern Cass.
At Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Traeger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Big lead on the scoreboard now for Northern Cass, as they have broken this game wide open after a really tightly contested first quarter. They have put their foot down. Here comes Iverson, mid-range shot, falls off the rim. Good look though for Iverson. There's a poke away. Here comes Enger. Huszar doesn't bite on the fake, and then Crockett gets back on defense. That's just really good transition defense, as good as you could play it. Huszar not falling for the fake, and then Crockett able to hustle back, and it ends in 3 for Hudson Rachel. It is another three-point shot that goes down, 46-18. Enger to break the drought. He does with 3 of his own. $25-point game right now. Hatton-Northwood in need of a string of stops. Three minutes gone in the second half. 10 seconds left on the shot clock as Huszar gives up to Crockett, drives baseline. Back to Rachel for 3. No. Offensive rebound, though, goes to Crockett. Zeski has his pass deflected, but Rachel comes up with it. And then Enger ahead to Iverson with the scoop lay. That's a nifty pass and a nifty finish, too, at the other end. There's the Thunder getting the forcing the turnover and running in transition, exactly what they have needed. But then Hudson Rachel comes back. He scores 2 more as the scoring is picked up. Iverson thought about a deep 3. Instead, he's going to give it up. Iverson to the cup. No, Huszar with the rebound. Long outlet pass again. This time he hits his man, but Crockett couldn't finish on the offhand side. Enger with some pace from left to right. Iverson 3 is off target. And now winning the race down the floor. Oh, blocked away. Nelson looked like he had a sure layup, but Iverson gets up and swats it. Big time defensive play by the junior. Enger hoists the 3. Can't get it to go. Popema can't get the rebound underneath. Huszar wins that battle, but then it's taken away. Noah Bilden with the steal. Xavier Foster and Brody Johnson are set to check in at the next dead ball. Enger's 3 is good from the corner. That is his 5th three-point make tonight. That's how he's gotten all 15 of his points. Christian Quilvang was saying we got to get Weston Enger, our sophomore star point guard, over the 20-point mark tonight, and he's on his way to that if he continues at this pace. Trey Huszar is on pace to probably get his casual 15 again. He's got 8 right now. Iverson guarded by Rachel up top. Just not a lot of separation being created off the bounce. Huszar, another long pass up the floor, and he connects with Crockett leaking out on the other end. Trey Huszar, ace pitcher for the Jaguars too, gets the assist to Crockett. But he's got that cannon left arm. Some real good arm strength for Trey. 90 seconds left in quarter number 3. Popema can't hit from in close. That's Nelson contesting well. Spin from Rachel, no good, and then Popema, a strong rebound. Enger isolated with Zeski up top. And that pass into the post is off the hands of Papama and out of bounds. Grayson Uglum, the freshman, and then Xavier Foster, the senior, will check back into this game. Under a minute to go in the third. With some speed comes Freilich to Reichel. Zeski's three just off target. Munson got a shove, and he will go to the line for 2 shots. Munson able to nail that first shot. 5 points on the night for him. Can't hit on the second, and the rebound goes to Trayson Munkeby. Brody Johnson leans into a 3, and he got fouled. Zeski picks up the personal, and Johnson will step to the line, looking for his first points of the game. Still sitting with 32 seconds left in the third. Two for 2. Senior Johnson looking for a perfect trip at the charity stripe to match the number on his jersey in points, but he comes up short on the third free throw, so he goes 2 for 3. .20 seconds and counting left in the third quarter. Jaguars look like they want to make this the last possession. Munson and Freilich playing the 2-man game up top. Now here's Zeski with 8 seconds. Rachel from 3, no good. Bilden with the rebound. 1 second left, puts up the heave, is short. And that's how the third quarter ends. 53-28. Northern Cass extends the lead in the third. Fourth quarter coming up on YourLiveEvent.com after the break.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This break in the action brought to you by Bank North. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. It's been all Jaguars since the first quarter, where it was a close contest, but then it was no longer after that, as Northern Cass's offensive rebounding wreaked havoc. Lots of second chance points, lots of points off of turnovers that they converted in transition, and they have a large lead heading into the fourth. Post touch for Papama, puts up the hook shot, no good. Good stand-up defense from Sam Nelson. Nelson's just a grinder is what Trey Huzar called him when I was speaking to him last week. Bryce Laxdal saying that he just never missed an open gym, as he's already a senior now, but he just puts in the work. And Nelson's going to pick up the foul right there, trying to fight through on Papama. Just his first. Papama baseline jumper too strong. Offensive rebound Johnson. Iverson pulls the tray. No good. Another offensive rebound. Chase McDonald pulled it down. Enger hoist from 3. No good. And Nelson, another good box out and rebound. It's got to be just such a nice gift for a head coach to have someone on the roster that you just never have to worry about their work ethic. And Crockett comes back with a triple. 56-28 now, Northern Cass extending the lead to 28, the largest lead of the night on Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Crockett is having a really nice night with 15 points. Among the game leaders, and Papama goes to work in the post, and he grabs 2 points. 4 on the night for Owen Papama, the junior. Corner 3, Zeski. Just off target, a little bit short. Weak side rebound goes to Papama. He's putting in some nice work in this game too. 6 minutes to play. Johnson for 3, too strong. Enger tried to save it in, but it was out of bounds. Back to the Jaguars. Lineup for Northern Cass right now to set the floor at the point guard position. They've got Miles Freilich, then Brooks Crockett and Parker Zeski in there playing the wings, with Keelan Munson and Sam Nelson playing the bigs. And a foul. Freilich gets fouled, and that's Enger picking up his third. Enger will get a breather now as he's picked up his third personal. Corner 3, can Crockett hit another? Just a little bit strong. Munson the rebound. Freilich to Zeski. No good on the 3. Offensive rebound, Nelson. And they'll be baseline out of bounds. Foul goes on Munkeby. That's his first. Papama subs out now in the lineup for the Thunder. They're going with Brody Johnson, Drew Iverson, as the 3 is good from Crockett again. That's 18 now for the freshman. Xavier Foster back on the floor. Grayson Uglum and Munkeby, your 5 on the floor for the Thunder. Taken away. And we got a timeout here, as it looks like we might have some substitutions coming in. We'll step aside as we get a full timeout here in Northern Cass, 59-30 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This timeout brought to you by Bank North. Bank North is a trusted financial partner of generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. We'll see some different names coming in for the Jaguars. Christopher Hoyland is going to get some time. He's got it right now, 13 in white. They drop another for Brooks Crockett, and he knocks it down. Brooks Crockett has 3 3-point makes in this quarter. He's got 5 on the night. What a performance for Brooks Crockett. Xavier Foster comes back with 2 of his own on the other end. 21 points for Crockett. They leave him alone again, and he buries another one. Not really a good idea to leave anyone open with the last name Crockett in this building. 32-point lead on the scoreboard now. Munkeby fighting strong still inside. It'll stay Thunder basketball. And now we'll see the rest of the subs coming in for Northern Cass as the starters walk off to a nice applause from this Jaguars home crowd. Loose ball, Bilden's got it. Iverson stepping back, but unable to go anywhere with it. Now Iverson takes the catch and shoot look, no good. Munkeby there for the cleanup. Lane Lockhart brings it up, 21 in white for the Jaguars. Gives it up to Brody Zeski. Christopher Hoyland gets a touch. There's Loki Bjerke firing away from 3. It's too short. Komet nearly tracked down the rebound. Now it's Zeski getting it, but threw it into the backcourt. And it'll be Thunder basketball after that's thrown into the backcourt. Chase McDonald's back in for the Thunder. Iverson goes to the bench. Floater is good. There's Grayson Uglum. Underneath, that's Brody Zeski, but he got his shot altered. Munkeby going strong up for 2, but no. We're going to get a foul. Lane Lockhart picks up his first personal. Minute 45 and counting to go. Munkeby fighting strong again. He's a hard worker under there. He gets fouled and will get 2 shots. Sorry, not 2 shots. They will go baseline out of bounds. Under minute 30 now. Foster gives it up, and Bilden looks into the post. Spinning, firing, and scoring. Chase McDonald. Shot clock turned off now. Thunder looking to still fight hard and get a basket underneath, and almost did. Munkeby a second try. That's no good. Rebound goes to Hunter Komet. 15 seconds, and we will dribble it out. Zeski will let some air out of the ball, and that'll do it. A 65-38 victory for Northern Cass over Hatton-Northwood tonight. Strong home floor win for the Jags. Players will shake hands and we will step aside. We'll come back with our post-game show with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and Agassi Precision Ag Play of the Game. for you around the break, and we'll get some hopefully post-game interviews for you as well. 65-38, your final on Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard from Northern Cass.
Legacy Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
And welcome to our postgame here from Northern Cass, 65-38. Your final Northern Cass comes out on top, and let's give you the scoring breakdown of tonight's contest. First, we'll start off with the visiting Hatton-Northwood Thunder. They're led by the sophomore guard with 15 points. Number 4 was Weston Enger. All coming on three-point shots that he knocked down throughout the contest. 15 points on 5 threes for the sharpshooter Enger. And 8 points followed by Drew Iverson. Then it was a couple with 4, McDonald and Foster, or McDonald and Papama, and then Foster with a couple. Grayson Uglum with 2, Brody Johnson with 2, and 1 from Munkabee got 1 in there as well. For Northern Cass, 24 from Brooks Crockett, and then 18 followed by Hudson Rachel. 8 from Trey Huzar, 5 from Keelan Munson, 3 from Parker Zeski, and then 2 apiece from Miles Freilich and Sam Nelson tonight. We'll step aside and come back with our post-game interviews from Northern Cass after this.
Live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hey there,
we're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union. FCCU is the proud partner of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play. No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience. Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
And here we are on our post-game show, joined by head coach Bryce Laxdal of the Northern Cass Jaguars. And it was a pretty close first quarter, but then your team really laid the gauntlet down and put up some big scoring numbers towards that second quarter area. So what kind of flipped on its head right there to really get that run sparked?
We got some easy buckets in transition. We wanted to get out and push the pace a little bit and not just push the pace and shoot threes, push the pace and try to get some transition layups and see some easy shots go in. I thought the second quarter we kind of did a better job of that, and that kind of opened things up a little bit for us.
Well, you did start to get some easy shots, and there was a lot of threes that did fall down that were quality shots, not rushed ones. And Hudson Reichel and then Brooks Crockett as well really tonight stepped up for you.
Yeah, you know, those two guys and Parker too, we tell them if you guys are open, feet are set, you know, let it fly. And the more shots we can get from that are coming from paint touches, it doesn't have to be a kick into the post. It can be, you know, a drive and a kick out where you're squared up to the basket. Those are the shots that we're really trying to get. And, you know, I think we did a good job of that. You know, Brooks got really hot there in the second half, and Hudson kind of carried us again right away. It's always nice to get somebody going early like that when they can see the ball go in. And, yeah, they both played a really nice game.
Yeah, so Brooks Crockett comes off the bench tonight, and how nice is it to just have a freshman that you can break out off the bench six-man and just put up a 20-point game?
Yeah, he's put a lot of time into his craft. He plays basketball, you know, all the time. He loves the game, and it's not for lack of practice. He's definitely putting in the time in the off season. You know, my favorite thing about Brooks is the way he just as a freshman he can play defense already. He usually rebounds really well. He's got a good understanding of the game, where to be on defense, and just some of those small things that you know don't come naturally to everybody. He's really good at that. So and then you know when he's scoring like that, that's such a spark to have somebody off the bench that can knock down shots at a high rate like he can.
Yeah, and you mentioned how he can step in and play defense already. It was extremely noticeable tonight how good his defense was when he was on ball. There was a lot of times where he was forcing ball pickups. And your team really just did a good job of that in general, getting after it and just stopping some of these drives. So not allowing a lot of paint touches. How important was it to just keep him out of that painted area tonight?
I thought, yeah, we did a really good job in the paint, and we didn't let him get down to the block and get easy looks. But, you know, part of the way we wanted to deny tonight was play some of that really good ball pressure on the ball so they can't just sit there and look at a guy to throw it into. Sam and Keelan and Trey played really good interior defense, and then I thought our ball pressure was really good in the first half. I think we had 2 or 3, 35-second violations. No matter, who the opponent is, that's really good defense. And credit to our kids for, playing the whole 35 seconds and playing it out. That's what we practice, and that's what we're trying to do.
You guys are starting to get on some nice momentum right here as you guys getting towards this mid-season and latter season area. So do you think there is a noticeable momentum in this locker room as you guys move forward?
Yeah, I think we feel more confident. We're more confident when we get Trey back. That obviously makes everybody a little bit better and everybody's job a little bit easier all around. But we just, we want to keep getting a little bit better every single day. And I think we're doing that. We got to, when you get in the middle of the season and you're grinding it every day at practice and you never see the daylight, you gotta try to make it fun and get competition in practice. I think we do a good job of that. But I think our guys are playing with a lot of confidence going into the second half of the year. Hopefully we can keep it up.
That confidence certainly showed tonight. Thank you, Coach, for joining me, and congrats on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland, June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
And welcome back to our post-game show here, joined by Brooks Crockett, our Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight. And you hit 6 threes out there, and 4 of them came in that fourth quarter. Was it just a hot hand feeling it tonight from deep?
Yeah, our coach had a good game plan coming into the game, and we just executed and played good defense, hold them under 40, what we wanted to do.
Yeah, and you were certainly a part of that good defense. It was noticeable when you were that on-ball defender that people were just not getting by. How much pride do you take in your defensive sets and being just a freshman already coming in and making a huge contribution?
Yeah, I like defense a lot, a big part of my game. I take a lot of pride in it, and our team. Yeah, we're pretty good at it, I guess.
Yeah, it certainly showed. You, like you said, held them under 40 again tonight, which has been kind of a theme in most of your guys' wins.
Yeah.
Been able to hold opponents under 40, and now you've kind of got a nice string of momentum going here. How encouraged is the locker room to have this type of momentum moving forward through the season?
Yeah, we have a lot of confidence coming into our next games. We're going to practice the next few days and hope everything goes good from there.
First quarter, it was a pretty close matchup, but you guys were really able to lay the hammer down in the second quarter, get some separation. We're doubling up Hatton-Northwood at halftime. What was kind of the message from Coach Laxdal to get you guys to create that separation on the scoreboard?
We had to push the ball and execute on offense better, and we started doing that. We got a lot of fast breaks, got probably 4, so that was a big part of the game.
Yes, definitely. Running in transition was big. Congrats on the victory tonight, and thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
That is your Enbridge Energy player of the game, Brooks Crockett.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Welcome back. Postgame here in Northern Cass, as you just saw the Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight. Brooks Crockett's 24 points, led all scores. He had 4 3-pointers go down in the fourth quarter. He had 6 3-pointers in total, and then 3 2-point field goals for his 24-point total. 10 of those came in the first half, then 14 in the second. So he is your Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. And then we're going to stay right there with Mr. Brooks Crockett, who you just heard from. The Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. We're going to just go with his streak of hot shooting in that fourth quarter. 4 threes, bang, 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 bang. All of them were going down in the fourth quarter. Whenever he was pulling, they were dropping. So Brooks Crockett's, Brooks Crockett's run of 4 3-point shots made in the fourth quarter is your Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. Your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And that'll wrap things up here from Northern Cass tonight. The Jaguars come out comfortably on top with a 65-38 victory, fueled by the defense that they were able to turn into offense and wear down the Thunder, who are on the road tonight. The Northern Cass Jaguars improved to 6-2 on the year, while Hatton-Northwood falls to 3-4. We look forward to covering both these teams again later in the season. Northern Cass comes out on top 65-38. And a big thank you to our sponsors before we sign off. They're the reason we can power your live event. Your live event is powered by R&J Broadcasting and Hallstatt Telephone Company and the many businesses you saw here tonight, whether on the ads or the graphics on the screen. If you see them out and about, give them a thank you, because they're the reason we can put this show on. 65-38, your final. Northern Cass comes out on top tonight at home.